Hello guys, I'm Denis and today you will learn how to use 4 cycles, what they are used for, and basically how they work. So first we have to create a new project, search for console up here on the templates, project 4 I will call it, you can call it whatever you want, hit create and let's jump into it. Okay, it loads now. So 4 cycle basically repeats its steps until it reaches its limit, what we set it to. So we write for the brackets, we have to create a variable int e. By default it's int e, but you can call it for example k, l, you can call it whatever you want. Okay, so we start with the value of 1, so it can begin with something, and it will repeat until it reaches 10, until e is equal to 10. So we have to add a third step, which is how many numbers we will add or remove from the variable, which is e equals to e plus 1. Okay, we write the brackets, the curly brackets here. Okay, the 4 cycle does not end with a semicolon like this, how we do ordinary, but it is with curly brackets like this, but because we have to write something inside them. Okay, first for a shorter you can write the e equals e plus 1 like e plus plus. It does the same thing, it adds 1 to its value. So we can write here now, okay, for example stars. It will write us it will print us 10 stars. Okay, but because we have a console.writeLine, it will print it like this. Okay, if we have console.write only, it will print the stars like this. Okay, so now I'm going to let you know the difference. Oops, I forgot to delete it. Okay, that's the console.writeLine. It prints them in a new line. Every time it prints a star, it jumps right to the new line and new and just prints them in a line. Now with console.write we print them in one line, okay, like this. So the difference between console.write and console.writeLine is that it prints it out on the new line. Okay, so we can do 4 into 4. Now we can press tab, it automatically sends it to int e, but we cannot have two variables with the same type, so we name it like j, for example, and it automatically generates it. So here will be 10 2 equal. Okay, so here if we come to print the stars, it will print us 100 stars, because every time this spins, this will spin 10 times. Okay, one time here is 10 times here, the second time here will be 20 times here. So it will print us 100 stars. It's 10 by 10 multiplied. Okay, 10 multiplied by 10. Okay, but what if we want to draw a square? Okay, you can draw a square by removing the console, just the right here, and make it console.right without line. So it will print us a square. Now what it is doing is it's entering here. That's the first step. It comes to this cycle for the first step. It prints them because it's console.right line right only without line. It prints them in one line, so they are 10. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, but no, they are 11. Okay, if you want only 10 of these, we can just simply delete this. Now it will print 10 in a line, but to see what this cycle is printing, I will write 8, for example, 8 like this. Okay, you see this cycle is printing only the last row, so we basically need it only here to be printed. Okay, like this, because if we delete this, it will be only on one line. We don't want that, so like this. Now they are 10, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like this. So it is again 10 multiplied by 10, but it is just arranged. We have just changed from console.write line to console.write. So what if you want to print a triangle? I hope you understood what's going on here with the square and the for cycle. So we can make this J to be smaller or equal to E, so it's a perfect triangle. We cut the other half of the square. Okay, you see it, the other half is gone. So how we did this? First cycle, this variable is equal to 1, and this variable is equal to 1, and it adds up 1, so it goes to 2. But since this variable is still equal to 1, it cannot do more than one cycle, because we set it to be equal to this variable. When this variable is for example 5, this will do 5 turns, 5 cycles. If this is 2, this will do 2 cycles. Basically for every cycle here, the number is getting bigger and bigger, and here is just being added one step. Okay, this is the first one, so it is equal to 1. It is still smaller or not equal to 10, so it continues to do the cycle, because if it sees that this is more than 10, it will stop the cycle and will exit it. The frames of the cycle, or the borders, however you call it, they are from the first curly bracket to the closing second curly bracket. This is the opening, this is the closing. Always the curly brackets are written like this on the methods, for cycles, and everything here. So good. Okay. Oops. This is its first cycle, so this variable is equal to 1, so it cannot go above 1. It stays on the first cycle, so it cannot do more. Okay, then it comes here, it prints out nothing, it prints it out just like here on the end, but we do not see it because I have deleted it. So it jumps right onto the second cycle. When it enters the second cycle, you see there are 2 stars. So this variable is equal to 2. It sees that it is smaller than 10 and enters this cycle. So when it enters this cycle, j is 2 because it is j++, and from 1 it is 2 because we add 1. So it is until it is smaller than this variable, for example the 2, it prints this star. So it does it one time and it does it second time because the e is equals to 2 and j is equal to e, so it is equal to 2 in this step, and it does it 2 times. Okay, so imagine it on the first step this number is 1, on the second is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it jumps by 1 with every cycle. So this is how we get a triangle. So let's make it a little more complicated. So let's use our knowledge from the previous lessons. Create a variable n that is equal to. Now we won't set the value of this variable. Let's let the user insert the variable. So int 32, we use int because the number of the stars can only be a whole number, because when we can't have 10.4 stars, okay, in this case. So let's convert it to int 32, open the brackets, semicolon, here is console.readline, okay. Basically here we create a variable and the user assigns its value. So let's use the n instead of the 10. Okay, now let's ask the user to insert the value. Okay, so now let's insert the value 10. Okay, so it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 lines, and 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 10 rows, 10 lines with 10 rows. Okay, now to print the square we just simply do this. We change the e with n. Okay, so if we want 10 multiplied by 10 which is equal to 100, we will get total of 100 stars, but in a square pattern. Okay, like this. It is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. By multiplied by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, the total here is 100 stars. So I hope you enjoyed the video and understood everything about the 4 cycles. If you have any questions, write them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. We will see in the next one.